Here, you drink this. It's too strong for me.
Well, I don't think so.
Oh, come on now, down the hatch. Isn't that what you came here for?
Well, you probably want to drink for yourself, don't you?
Well, actually, a truer word was never spoken. Ernie, margarita, please.
Is the gentleman buying this?
What's the matter? You don't trust my credit?
Frankly...
Look, don't talk, just mix. Boy, was I wrong about you.
You were?
Well, yeah, I thought you were a proper and staid physician.
What am I doing here?
Well, you're keeping me company. Come on, you're too classy a guy to let a girl drink on her own.
Look, Nancy.
Well, and your act that you put on, too.
What act?
Well, you know, when I went into your office, this very clinical kind of thing, you really had me fooled. But you're just full of surprises, aren't you? I mean, life is full of surprises. You've got yours and I've got mine.
I think I've had enough surprises for one day.
Dave, I wasn't talking about the day.
Look, I think you're misreading me.
Why?
Here we go.
Well, don't you think you ought to go set up for the bowling league rush?
On your tab.
Yeah, sure.
He's just jealous. He was closing one night and he tried to pick me up, and of course I refused. I knew someone better would come along. Come on, why don't you drink up? He's a little jealous, but he makes a great margarita.
Look, let's forget about the drink, okay? Let's just talk.
Okay, I'm game. What do you want to talk about?
No, anything. Anything but this place.
How about relationships?
No, not that either.
You know, you're funny. You're the only guy I know who goes to a place like this to forget about wine, women, and song.
Look, maybe it's best that I just spend a little time alone.
With a woman like me at your beck and call?
You never let up, do you?
Hey, Buster, who bought who a drink?
I was being nice.
Well, why don't you just put a bowl of milk on the floor and let me lap it up?
Oh, come on.
Well, you treat me like some kind of stray. I mean, you know, I've had men like you before. I mean, I call them faucets. They're either hot or cold. You reach your hand out and you either get burned or get frozen. I think it's some kind of perversion, you know. But, you know, I'm a little too smart and I respect myself a little too much to have that kind of a put down, all right?
Hi. Remember me?
Dave, perhaps I spoke a little too hasty.
Look, Nancy. Look, my being here, buying drinks, not talking, none of it has to do with you. It's something completely separate, and I have to work it out for myself.
Well, Dave, I understand, but, you know, it helps to talk about these things, you know, loosen your burden. Come on, we have all night. We can talk about it.
Look, I'm sorry, Nancy. I should never have stopped by here in the first place. Look, she's all yours.
Thanks. Guess what's on my mind?
Oh, look, Fred, don't you ever let up? I mean, don't you realize by now I'm not interested?
Well, I figured the way you started to avoid me a little while back.
Months back.
Never mind. I mean, let bygones be bygones, I always say. Besides, this is a day I should be celebrating. Guess what happened?
Oh, don't tell me.
Carob pods. Carob is a leguminous tree of the East Mediterranean with long, leathery pods and a sweet pulp.
You know, you give this place a bad name talking like that.
Quite the contrary. I think they should be honored to have me here.
Why, so you can toast to plant life?
You sound like me when my financial advisor suggested carob pods on the commodities market.
Really?
My 2,000 shares just went up $4 a share.
That's $8,000.
Wait till you hear about my papaya options.
Ernie, how about a little service over here? So, Fred, tell me more.
Well, I put money in other investments, you know, and the things just
Yeah.
didn't work out. So then when I heard about this Carib deal.
You know Monk has to appear before the judge this week?
And are you going to be there?
Well, you know, I would like to ask the boy to come and stay with us, but you know I wouldn't do that without your permission.
Gene, I know, and I appreciate it. And it's not like I haven't been thinking about it.
Well?
Honest? Well, I think he'd be a disruptive influence.
On who?
This family, who else?
Are you going to tell me that our relationship is not strong enough to handle some unfortunate little teenager?
Oh, that's a handy name for him. It's more polite than gang member, thief, prisoner.
Now, wait a minute. Is that what you think about Monk?
Well, I don't think he's some little helpless teenager just begging for your role model to set him straight.
Oh.
And as far as what our relationship can or can't take, I say, why test the limits? Oh, come on, Gene. Haven't we been through enough?
You're always saying, haven't we been through enough? Like, oh, goodness sake, I hate to go through that again. Like, you don't want us to have to struggle anymore.
Well, do you want us at each other's throats?
No. The point is what we've been through made us strong. Now, we haven't just survived, but we won. And the only way that our friends are going to be able to share those victories with us is by benefiting from our strengths.
What about her rights? Isn't she entitled to her victory?
Well, yeah, that is a priority, but who says that my baby has to be a she?
Well, are you going to tell that to Monk? When he starts coming in all hours of the night, and when he doesn't clean up after himself, and when he starts mouthing off at me? Babies need clean, quiet, loving environments. And as a mother, I would want my living room without empty beer bottles and chain grease.
Wait. Now, Carla, come on. Now, do you really think I'm going to let Monk get out of hand like that?
What I think you would do is accept the cause without looking at the person.
Now, I am not that idealistic. But then again, can I help it if I'm my brother's keeper?
Dave, come on in.
Hi. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, I was just finishing up the dinner dishes. We ate late tonight, spaghetti. Well, you should have joined us.
Well, I wanted to talk to Ben.
Oh, I'm sorry. He and Laurie went out to see a movie.
Oh, when will they be back?
Late, probably not till after midnight. Dave, what's wrong?
Oh, I saw Kate.
Oh, that's right. You told me you were going to see her.
Oh, Terry, I need to see Ben.
Well, am I that bad a substitute?
Well, that's not a very nice story, and maybe it's better discussed by...
If you say two men, I'll never forgive you. Please, I want to help. Come on, let's sit down.
Don't hold that against me.
Your beliefs?
Yes, and you're using it against me.
I'm only asking you to live up to what you profess.
Gene,
All right. Look, it's just a conflict of words and actions.
you should quit while you're ahead. My faith calls for me to submit to God first, then to my husband.
Great, that settles it, Carla.
To submit to my husband as unto the Lord, and frankly, I think you're way off the Lord's base here. So don't try to make me feel guilty about not agreeing.
Carla, you are already guilty. That's why you're mad at me.
I am not. Okay. I am guilty. And I'm sorry I can't embrace all of Chesterfield in my soon-to-be suburban arms. And yes, I feel rotten about my selfishness.
Now, baby, look, Carla, nobody is asking us to save the world. All we have to do is our part, baby. Come on.
Don't try to sweet-talk me into agreeing that I'm guilty. I didn't mean that. And the fact is, when I feel that my family is being threatened, I have every right to say no to an intruder.
He's a guest.
And if you don't mind me saying so, I wish you'd be a little more considerate of my condition.
Great. Oh, great. I was waiting for that.
Out of all the times you picked to play Mother Teresa, you picked now. The timing is all wrong.
I didn't plan for it to happen this way. The boy's gonna be released from some detention home any day now. Now, what is he gonna do? Go back to the streets or come to be with us? We're gonna give him a fresh start, or does he have to pick up where he left off?
There's an alternative.
Oh, there is?
Yes, here. Mom said Mom can come and live with her.
No, sorry.
Well, this is a good environment, too.
Carla, it's not complete enough.
There's enough love here.
Yes, there's enough love.
There's enough space.
Carla, there's space, there's food, there's shelter, there's security, all of that
Well,
stuff.
then what's missing?
A man! Now, I grew up without a father. The love of a mother cannot replace the love of a father.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. Just think about what we talked about, and you just keep praying the way you usually do, and I just want to give the kid a hand, you know?
But Dave, did you honestly think Kate wouldn't be seeing anyone?
But Lee Carruthers? I feel like I'm back in high school again. Like I'm competing against the all-state quarterback for a prom queen.
And what are you, chopped liver?
What I am is a half-reformed alcoholic in an inner-city clinic, seeing 10 sore throats a day.
Stop it, Dave. This clinic is God's work, and you are much more than a half-reformed alcoholic.
You haven't heard the rest of my story. When I left that apartment, my head was spinning. I didn't know where to turn. It'd been over a year, but I wanted a drink. For the first time, I really wanted a drink. I was at a bar before I knew what was going on.
Dave.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't have a drink. I didn't take one. It wasn't to say that I didn't want one or I didn't order one. I did.
And?
Well, it's just that Nancy came in and...
Don't tell me Nancy was there.
Yes, I never thought I'd think of Nancy as being an answer to a prayer, but when she tried to force-feed me that scotch...
I don't believe it.
Terry.
How cruel can one person be?
Terry, she doesn't know anything about my past. Actually, she was obnoxious enough where, well, it was probably the Lord's way of getting me out of there.
So that's it, then?
That's it.
I'm proud of you. You overcame temptation. And the next time you want to make a shortcut from Kate's apartment, skip the bar and come here.
But why, Terry? Why did I want to drink again? It was more than a temptation. It was a compulsion. I was driven to it. And what am I going to do if it happens again?
Dave, you faced temptation and you beat it.
Oh, it's crazy, Terry. For almost a year now, when drinking would cross my mind, I'd always have the strength to forget about it at will.
And what did you think about?
Oh, Kate mostly, getting the family back together.
And tonight, when you thought that was lost to you, you needed a drink?
Well, I don't think it's as simple as that.
No, Dave. Think about it. Look, it's very common for alcoholics to stay sober because they're thinking of another reason or person other than themselves or their own well-being. Now, for one moment, you lost hope of rebuilding your marriage. And immediately, you had to have a drink.
Yeah, well, they did mention that at AA.
Dave, your sobriety rests in God. It's by Him and for Him and nobody else. God's love is reason enough for you to stay sober.
Hello?
Well, I'll go on home, Terry, and think about what you said. Thanks.
You don't have to leave in my account.
Oh, I was going anyway, Peter. Good night.
Yeah. Pretty heavy mood.
How was the library?
Quiet and productive. And how was your night? Quiet and productive?
Stop it, Peter.
You're pretty tricky. You knew I was at the library. You get Ben and Lori to go out, see a movie.
Did I tease you about your long talks with Mary Ann?
Hey, we're just friends.
Case closed. Say, how is she anyway?
Gil phoned, said she was feeling sick. I don't know, I haven't talked to her.
I've got her on my prayer list, too. Lately, it's been getting awfully long.
Oh, did you go to bed?
Yeah. I get up at 6 to fix your breakfast, remember?
And I love you for that. I do.
Night.
I told him. Sell the papaya, keep the carob, and reinvest the coconut shavings. I'm gonna corner the health food industry.
That's great. Well, tell me, who is this financial advisor?
Well, believe me, I'm much better looking.
Oh, no doubt. But I mean, for financial reasons, I need to know.
And I'm richer.
Oh, sure. But, I want to invest some money. I have a house that I sold.
Oh, his name is Ben Myers.
Well, do you have an address or a business card or something?
Yeah, back home. You wanna come help me find it?
All right. Well, I'll drive.
Ernesto.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
$21.50.
There. The rest is for you.
Hey, thanks, Fred.
What are you doing out there at the window?
Pete, listen. I need your help.
What?
Where's Miriam? Do you know where Miriam is?
Miriam?
Yes, I gotta find her. Do you know where she is? I need to see her.
Well, hey, look, you shouldn't be here, and you shouldn't have gone to see
Pete,
Mary Ann.
the sooner you help me, the sooner I'll get out of everybody's way, okay?
Did you check Miriam's house?
Yes, I spent half the night there. Mr. Carpenter came home, but she wasn't with him. She's here, isn't she?
No, she's not here. Ben and Lori's staying with us. Mom said something about the King's Arms Hotel.
King's
That's
Arms.
it, yeah. See, Mr. Carpenter didn't want her to go back to the Redlands, and he's redecorating their whole house or something. Yeah, the
Are you
King's
sure?
Arms.
You
yeah.
sure? They're there.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it. Listen, before I go, you seen Mary Ann?
Yeah, I saw her after you did.
How is she?
She's upset, but look, she's not sorry for what she told you.
Common knowledge around here, I suppose, by now, huh?
It's not that. Look, we all feel pretty close to her.
You especially?
No. I think you should do what she said to do.
What, go to the police?
It's your only chance,
Look, Pete,
Russ.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can't fill you in on a lot of details. But I got into a fight with Blue Nobles.
Blue Noble?
Yes, Blue Nobles.
That's the guy who attacked Lori.
That's right. I went to kill him. I wanted to kill him, but I couldn't. He jumped me and somehow he got a hold of my gun. We got into a fight. The gun went off. That's how Blue Nobles died.
You gotta tell the police this.
Oh, come on, stop dreaming, Pete.
I'm not dreaming. It's the best. It's just the smartest thing
Look,
to do
Pete-
under the circumstances.
There's people that want to see me dead. I'm talking about people at the police force, on the road. It doesn't matter. They got no choice. I know too much. There's no room for apologies or confessions. Doesn't anybody understand that? Look, man, hey. Can you lend me some money?
What?
Money, I need money.
I can't loan money to a fugitive.
Look, Pete, what I can't get from my friends, I'm gonna take out there. Don't make me beg.
Russ. What do you need, huh?
Anything, whatever you got, anything, as much as possible.
$2?
How about upstairs? You got any money upstairs? I need it, man.
Hold on.
Appreciate it.
Russ!
Weaver! It's Russ.
Well, Ben just ran after him.
Why?
Peter, what is he doing here?
I'm trying to help the guy.
I'm calling Brubaker.
Did he get away?
Yeah, he jumped over the fence.
What's going on, Lori? Russ was here.
Look, it's okay. I was talking to him.
Yes, please. Would you just try and find him? It's very important.
What did he want? Well, Peter said he needed help.
He was desperate. He needed my help.
All right, then, would you take a message? Tell Brubaker that Russ Weaver was at the Davidson home. Yes, have him called as soon as possible. Right. Yeah, yes, he's got the number. Thank you. Doesn't Russ realize the kind of danger he's putting us in?
Ben, he was on the run. He doesn't like it any more than you do.
Yeah, well, I'm sure his story was very touching, but that still doesn't excuse any of his actions.
You're not being fair to him.
All right, that's enough. Now look, we're all tired. Why don't we just turn in? There's nothing we can do anyway until the police find him.
Yeah, Terry's right. He's not going to be back here anymore tonight.
Come on, honey. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on the guy?
Maybe. But this is no way of helping him. didn't need this to cap off my day.
Well, don't dwell on it. Listen, I wanted to thank you for taking me to the movie. I enjoyed it.
You know one of the sweetest things I heard all evening? You laughing.
Well, it was a funny movie.
Oh, I wasn't happy about the movie. I was happy about you. You were laughing again.
Well, you know, don't make a big deal out of it, Ben. I mean, you make me feel self-conscious.
Fair enough. Saw Marjorie today. She asked about you.
Oh? What did you say?
Oh, that I was anxious for her to see you.
Yeah, well, I haven't made an appointment.
Listen, Marjorie's one of the best OBs in the state. Let's make use of her services.
My. What a polite way of putting it.
Lori, this is our child, and it's going to have the best possible care starting now. So make the appointment with her first thing in the morning, okay?
Okay.